It was a fun weekend while it lasted, but you know what? Weekend's over, work week is here. Time to get back to work. I'm getting caught up on some of these lightsaber reviews. So let's get started first and foremost with the count, right here on the Chronicles. Yes, actually, I am still using my clip-on microphone. It's a lot more portable than that other job I got hooked up. So, but anyway, hello friends and neighbors. How are we today? Hope you survived the Monday. Hope you're ready for the rest of the work week. Guys gotta hang in there. It'll be the weekend before we know it. At least it's the summertime, right? Hopefully you got some vacations planned. But yes, for today I have another lightsaber review. I am trying to get caught up on some of the sabers I've unboxed recently. Haven't done the reviews yet, but right now we are going to talk about the count from the Saberforge. And as you can see, this is a beauty. It really is. Now, if you do watch my unboxings, you will remember, I'm sure, that this didn't come directly from Saberforge. This was secondhand by a friend of mine I've known for a little while, Isaac Woodruff. He was looking to sell this off and offered me a decent deal on it, and I just had to take advantage of it. Best thing about this, which I will get to in a minute, is that the installation is not from Saberforge. It's by Black Lion Sabers. But right now I want to talk about the hilt a little bit. The blade, I do like to talk about how far the blade sits in the emitter, because I know a bunch of you out there are, you do duel with your lightsabers, and if you don't have, my way of thinking is, if you don't have a blade that sits deep enough in the hilt, then you don't really have a secure enough blade for dueling with. That's why I keep mentioning how deep the blades sit in the hilts. This one sits just under 2 inches in. So I haven't had a problem with it. I have dueled with this a little bit with my kids, and I haven't had a problem with this one. I do keep a 32-inch blade in here, though. I found that the 36-inch that I tried before for the unboxing was a little, it was a little too long for me to make this hilt easier to handle. And the fact that I'm not used to curved handles might have something to do with it. I am getting used to this one, but initially I've only been used to the regular straight handles. But I do find that a 32-inch blade in here does well enough. There is that claw, of course, because this is inspired by Dooku's lightsaber, even if it isn't a direct copy of it. And I find it interesting. I don't have the Scorpion with me to compare, but the claw, I believe, is very similar, if not almost exactly like that one. So a little bit of interesting comparison I found. Here's the rest of the hilts. And I know there are some of you out there who are more savvy about what hilts are 100% accurate and which aren't. I know this hilt isn't 100% accurate, but I think it's pretty close, to be honest with you. One thing that I like, speaking of, hanging on to regular sabers, even though this is a curved hilt, the curve is subtle. I'm able to get a two-hand grip on this without too much of a problem at all. Definitely, suits a one-hand grip just fine if you grip it right around here. For those of you who don't know, this was made to accommodate Christopher Lee's fencing skills. He did a lot of his own fencing in his movies. So they designed this to incorporate that. And if you're not used to curved hilt, it is a little bit of an adjustment, but it's not much of an adjustment. I was able, you know, I'm able to handle this pretty well. So, but it is okay for a two-hand grip if you grip it right about there. One thing about this right here, I think normally this is where the trigger is supposed to be to turn it on. But on the Saberforge version, this isn't a trigger, this is just part of the hilt. So the gentleman at Black Lion Sabers, when he did the installation, he used this button right here for the switch. And let me pull the kill key out so I can show you this off.
It is obvious that this contest cannot be decided by our knowledge of the Force.
Real clear speaker, I got to admit. The soundboard is Verso. 1 point something or other. I don't know all the specifications that they have in this hilt, but I am going to put them right around here somewhere. I'll leave that up for a minute so you can get a look at it. Okay, get rid of that. So, yeah. Let me turn this on. The speaker is very crisp, very clear. It is kind of quiet compared to, say, maybe Ultra Sabers or even the LGT hilts. I find if you put the volume up pretty high, they're louder than this. But it is smooth swing. I'm going to try to hold it near the mic so you can hear it. Smooth swing is very responsive. And when I'm all done recording this video, before I upload it, I'm going to go into another room where it is darker, and I'll show off all the different fonts that he put on this one, because there are some nice fonts on here. There really are. But well, let me show off the blaster effect on this one, since I have it lit. Now, I don't know if the camera's picking that up, the flash of red, the red and then flashes. And to do the flash on clash, you got to hold the button for a quick second and then smack the... So that is nice. And of course when you strike it, it has the... You gotta really bang it. There we go. So one thing that they did put on the installation on this that I find is rather cool. It is a Tri-Cree. I'm pretty sure it's a Tri-Cree. It is an RGB in-hilt lens. So that does allow to change the color of the blade. But not only can you change the color of the blade, you can also change the pulse action and the font all while it's lit. So let me see if I can work this. You gotta kind of double tap the button while it's lit. Okay. So the first is the color cycle. And all you gotta do is rotate the saber. That's a nice green. Okay, there's Dooku's red. And when you have it on what you want, you push and you hold the button. Okay, so next up is You can go between the pulse action. I don't know how clear that's showing on the camera. Right now it is flickering. Right there is really flickering. And right there is just a steady glow. Now I kind of like the pulse. Right there. So again, you rotate the hilt in order to set that up. Push the button and hold it. Okay. Now I don't know if you could tell through the microphone, but the sound changed. Because the next thing is you rotate, I believe you rotate to get the different sound. You hear it? See, there's your dark saber. Trying to get it back to Dooku's. Okay. So if I turn it off, that's a neat feature, I think. You know, all pretty much the LGT sabers I have. Yes, I am comparing different models, but my point is, normally you have to have the saber turned off to adjust your sound font. With this setup, you can do it while it's actually lit, which I think is kind of neat. So, okay, that's not Dooku's. So let me try to get back to Dooku's while I have this going. Okay, now if you push and hold the button, that mutes it. So it does have a mute function. Turn it off, push and hold it again. And there's the sound. So let me try. Okay, there's a color. I don't want the pulse. That might be it. Let me try it. Nope. Alright. That is one drawback of, well, I don't know if it's a drawback, but it's a disadvantage for me. I don't have the fonts memorized yet, so I might turn it on thinking it's Dooku's, and it isn't. It's somebody else's, but with a different color. But what I will do is I'm going to reset it, or try to, so I get it back under Dooku's actual font. And then, you know, go into a different room, demo all these fonts for you so you can see them all in action. But as far as if the hilt itself is worth it, if you're into curved hilts, I would definitely say yes. If you're into curved hilts, you probably have this one. But if it is something you're looking into, I would definitely say, check it out. With Saberforge, of course, you know, wait times are a concern. And actually, this would be the Count Mark 1. I think Saberforge came out with the Mark II over the weekend, I believe, actually. So, but, you know, check the website out, see what they have. And, again, for Black Lion Sabers, real nice setup. He did a bang-up job on this one. He really did. So, and of course, I would be remiss if I didn't thank Isaac for being generous as to sell it my way. So let me get into reset this and get into a dark room, and I'll show the goodies off. And in the meantime, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. This channel's not going to grow without your help. I am having fun with it. I want to keep it going. You can find me on Instagram, JediPhoenix1976. I will leave a link in the description. And let me get set up. I'll see you in the dark room. Alright? Alright, and we are rolling once again. So I wanted to wait a little while until it got darker out. That way, everything would show off real nice in a dark room the way it is supposed to. I hope you will forgive me. I do not know the exact official names of these fonts, but I do know that there are at least a couple of these are from Cyberphonic. So some of you out there are more savvy about the font names than I am sure. I am still learning, what can I say? You'll be able to pick these up as I go along, but anyways, let me turn the lights off and we will begin.
It is obvious that this contest cannot be decided by our knowledge of the Force.
Like I said, you really gotta smack it. I do know Revan, purple is his color. Classic. My favorite Sith Lord. This might be Maul's. I'm not sure. The brightness really shows up, as you can see. Okay, this one I know for sure is a Kyber font. Fire is the name of this one. love to see this in a NeoPixel.
You have something I want.
Try to go through these quickly. I have a feeling the saber might need a charge. I've been using it quite a bit. But anyways, that of course is the dark saber. Classic Graflex nukes. There we go. And of course we follow that with little episode 6 action. Hang on 1 minute. There we go. You gotta get the timing just right sometimes. I do like the hum of this one. Yes, that is Ahsoka. Come on. There we go. So, that concludes the demo. As always, until the next video, be good, be well, be safe, be happy.